Oh, all our viewers have just clicked on
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Guys, it is currently, what's that? 8 o'clock at night here in New York. And
So
we
that
have
is actually,
so many stories for you.
That's 2 a.m. No, that's 1 a.m. for you guys back home.
Do you reckon there's viewers of Backside that don't know we're in New York? Because we haven't.
We're in New York, guys.
Oh, we have talked about it in Backside.
We spoke about it, yeah.
Boys, we have had the craziest week of my life.
Do you remember when you Skyped for the last 2 episodes and now you're here on holiday at work trip?
Sorry, guys, that I wasn't on the last 2. I heard it was better without me.
No, people really wanted your stories, but thankfully today we've got loads of stories across the board.
Yeah,
you've got a couple
my
too.
eyes have been open to a new kind of life and a new way of life.
Drinking every day relentlessly.
Yeah, it feels like a stag do. I'm not gonna lie, it's class.
A free one, actually. A free stag do.
We should get onto this. So, guys, we put out a vlog on pitch side of us coming over here, and on the vlog, Theo and Reeve both had a night. First, we're gonna have to turn that off. Like, we're gonna get so distracted. Even I'm getting distracted.
Well, you're the only one getting distracted.
You can't think linearly with a football match on. Guys, the World Cup's on if you
yeah,
can work
but
out. And now
we need to make this a great pod for
You
these.
didn't even watch it. By
I
the
was
way,
talking to Theo, and then Theo mid-sentence was...
You didn't even watch it when it was actually
Lewis,
on.
Can I just say something?
And now you're watching it
when
we're in the middle of a recording.
When you were talking at me, you were looking over there. So I was like, what's he looking at?
I was talking to the viewers on the camera.
He's drunk
I made them feel involved. Now, when we... So basically...
He's doing it again.
You two got... I'm telling you, I need that off. This was first class that you two got.
Business.
And you stuck me into...
Can't get first on that flight.
Which, I'm not going to lie, guys, is absolutely atrocious. And you've got a lot of stick for
I
it.
am so sorry, Lewis Bowden. I want you to know that I am sorry and I'd love for nothing more than forgiveness from you.
Okay. What about you?
You actually apologising?
Yeah, he's apologising.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah, well, it's out. I'm a member of talent. I should be in fucking first
Absolutely, he should.
We forked it out ourselves though.
No, that's
Doesn't
irrelevant, doesn't it? It's relevant. You
Oh,
just have to pay for me.
I say, are we pandering to the comments?
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
no,
find...
honestly, I am sorry, but let's be honest. You spent at least 25% of that flight in the bar of business.
I am appalled that you not only have paid for like my whole trip out here on holiday. I mean, stag do. I mean, work trip for like 7 weeks, but then to not even pay for my business class flights is appalling.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I do apologise.
Yeah, sorry, mate. We'll do better next time.
But it was my...
It's 1-0.
Oh no! Come on,
In all
guys.
seriousness,
This is backside. We've got to lock in.
In all seriousness, obviously we pay for everyone to go economy, and then me and Reeve just literally upgraded ourselves.
Yeah, we basically paid the extra. Actually, to be fair, we booked our flights well in advance of when everyone else was being booked on for too. So that's why it ended up being a lot cheaper for us.
I don't hear
The
your
ticket
excuses.
prices weren't too dissimilar
I don't hear
from
your
when we
excuses.
booked it for business and yours for economy.
I feel disrespected.
You know, the air hostesses were getting annoyed at me because I kept asking to get you up.
Yeah, it was too expensive, that upgrade.
I
Like,
will say that there were on that flight there was loads of seats that were free.
Didn't
in
you have a whole
business.
row to yourself?
yeah, I moved. Oh, let me tell you about this. Fucking hell, I forgot about this. This stupid... Oh,
Hang on,
know
before you
what
get
she
into it,
is.
should there be like a general rule of thumb that if you're on the flight and there's a free seat, just go, can I upgrade for like £100? Like, it's not going to make a difference.
No, because then
Like,
what about everyone else?
It was a grand they wanted.
What about everyone
Is that
else?
what, did they ask for?
Grand.
Yeah.
And the plane
Wait,
had already
so
taken
no,
off.
hang on. You can actually upgrade mid-flight.
Yeah.
I
The plane
didn't
had
realise
already
you did
taken
But
that.
she like,
off,
can
though.
you give me a while though? And she came back an hour into the flight, the price had gone up.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. No.
You've got less time to spend in the seat, but actually there's more money spent.
Also, by the way, she came up to me and said, I've just spoken to your friend, he doesn't want to do it. I was like, oh, go ask again.
She didn't, and a man spoke to me.
Oh, I know, the bald man.
Yes, he was a nice man.
He was a lovely night.
He was lovely.
He was a
Yeah,
lovely
do
bald
you know
man.
what wasn't
They were
lovely?
great
The
stuff on
fucking, sat behind me, right? So I changed to one of a different seat. It was a free row, loads of leg space, because
Also,
it was
yeah,
an empty flight. And we were invited to change seats by the
Oh
air
my
hostess.
God.
They just asked us to wait till
You
after
wanted
takeoff.
to move and you had more leg room than we did,
Yeah,
and 3 seats.
Not more than yous. My window was rubbish as well. And yous had a 3-course meal.
But
But no,
your window was rubbish.
yeah, I couldn't really see out. It was just a wing.
But on the landing, you two had the
Yeah,
New
we
York
had
side.
the New York
partially,
side. You
I
had
mainly had
Manhattan.
I had 90% wing.
I-
But anyways, I moved to this seat, right? And it's like we were allowed to do it, so it's not me being in the wrong. We were actually encouraged to. So I get there and I'm like, the food comes out and I'm moving about, sorting a bit of my food, and then I feel a little tap through the fucking thing
Hello?
on my shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck's this? Turn around, and it's this lass, and she's like, do you mind just stop bouncing and throwing yourself back on the chair all the time?
Weird turn of phrase.
I was like, I turn around.
Were you throwing it back all flight?
By the way, I don't mind her like complaining, but I thought that was just fucking rude. I'm not a dog. And throwing back, I wasn't sat up swinging me
I will
cheeks
say
about.
it is really odd for someone to complain about you fidgeting.
I do fidget, but in this scenario, I really don't think I warranted the terminology used.
Lewis, let's be honest. Open up to me.
Oh.
Were you fidgeting a lot?
Not really.
Were you?
No, what I will say is, I've had people fidget in front of me on a plane.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it's your seat is connected to what you're looking at.
You
So
know
you're
what,
just
though,
gonna
yeah?
have to fucking deal
She's
with
let
it.
you know early doors. She don't want a whole flight ruined.
I turn around. I turn
What do you say
around.
to her?
I say, well, I was just moving because in this situation, I was literally moving food. I had to move about. I was like,
But you had 3 seats, no? Why didn't you move across?
I didn't want to. I want to be by the window. And also,
I see.
At this,
So she was behind you on the window seat.
yeah, and at this point, I'm not going to let you bully me out of it.
Absolutely.
But if she was more polite, I'd be fine. But I turned around, I was like, I'm not really moving about. I was just moving my food there. And she was like, yeah, but you keep on doing it. And I was like, hold on, you fucking, like,
Did you?
knob.
Or did you think this?
No, I didn't say that. I was like, I really don't think I've been moving around that much. And I just sort of stared at it. And she was like, and I just turned around and carried on as usual.
Was she
But
American
she made me
or
so
British?
British, I think. I don't know. But she made me so uncomfortable for the rest of the flight.
I mean,
Why
it's
not
quite
just
easy to
say,
tell
excuse
the
me, sorry, do you mind try? Just use a bit of fucking manners.
Yes.
It pissed me off massively. That.
You
Bad manners
you
just
were
pissed me off.
you were quite annoyed on the flight. We were quite annoyed on the docking of the flight because there was a screaming girl.
Oh, you
for
can't be
about-
annoyed at that.
It was pretty annoying, wasn't it?
Your tunes changed. You said she was running up and down loads.
Yeah, but I wasn't that annoyed by it. It's just a kid running up and down screaming.
No, when we were stationary waiting to go into the thing, and it was just like,
Yeah, but
no, I think you
Part
should
and parcel,
control your
mate, it was
child.
40 minutes of screaming.
I think you should control your
they
child.
even came over and said, "Can you sort the child out?"
did they really?
Yeah.
Mate, when I was in the bar, she was like running about and that, like
What bar?
the first class bar. That
My
managed to go up there. It was awesome.
They actually gave you a free drink.
Yeah. But I was sad when I had to go. She was like, "Do you want food?" And I was like, "Oh, she's hooking me all food." She was like, "You'll have to go back to your seat if you want some." I'm like, "Okay, sorry."
I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry. They were pretty sad of you there. You like did stretches and activities in
Yeah,
their bar.
they were nice. But anyways, we landed in New York.
Yep.
Our first time in for me and Reeve.
It's your first time.
Yeah,
No,
first time
it's
in New
not.
York.
Is it?
I've been here before
No, you haven't.
How many times? 0.
once.
Wow.
It's my second time in NYC.
That's pretty beast
New
mode.
York. It is my.
You know, my last time I stayed in a hotel that had a window that was off the side of the hotel, and I could see MSG.
MSG.
What,
Yeah.
Madison Square Gardens?
Yeah, but now we're obviously
Morgan
downtown
Gifford-
Manhattan. It's not,
Downtown.
it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, I know.
I was very excited because I've only ever seen this on the films, and it's all really big. It's like dystopian style. Like
we-
it's like from a sci-fi film where it's nothing
Yeah.
but city and tall buildings.
We landed like 6, 7 p.m., didn't we? Because obviously our flight was delayed by 4 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a day flight coming into it was kind of like.
We landed in Sunset, which was pretty
Yeah, it was
cool.
pretty beautiful driving in.
Yeah,
Got the taste of the house as well, man.
I was really excited.
Yeah, this was pretty busy. It was the start of the trip, but this was like, so we were recording on a Monday night. So this was a week ago.
We've
been
been
here-
here
It
exactly
feels-
a
it
week
feels like a
today,
lifetime
almost
ago.
now.
I feel like I've never lived anywhere else. lads.
Honestly, like
so much has happened in this week, which we're going to talk about.
it's
this pod,
almost
but my
7
God.
days to the minute. That
Also,
we've been
I
in
haven't
this
quite
place.
comprehended that we've got another like 5.5 weeks of this.
I
Yeah.
don't really think I've caught up on any sleep.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if you could tell by a few,
Lewis is an
a
absolute
few man's
legend.
voices. It's been
It's been a stack too.
I'd
It has been
I'd
a
say
stack
it's
too.
basketball fever has sort of taken over the week. I would say.
Yeah.
You know, if the basketball wasn't on, if the Knicks won in the NBA playoff finals, then I don't think we would have drunk as much. But you have to indulge in
disagree.
the
No,
in the
no,
culture, I would
Mate, we
say.
would not have been out on that Wednesday
It's been
or
class
Saturday
though.
if the Knicks weren't
It's been
playing.
class.
No,
I've
no, but
loved
you-
every
but-
second.
Obviously, we wouldn't have drank as much as we have.
for
Oh,
context.
If the Knicks weren't
We might
in
have.
the finals.
Explain the context if people aren't obviously avid basketball viewers, which we
Yeah,
are now.
so-
We've been lifelong Knicks fans, guys.
NBA championships, 7-game series. The Knicks were, as we arrived, were they 2-1 up? Yeah, they were 2-1 up.
Yeah,
weren't they?
no, three.
No, they were
Three.
two. They were 2-1 up.
Right.
When we were here originally, they were 2-1 up because you need to win 4,
Yep.
and we watched them win twice.
Yep.
So it's 2-1.
It's 2-1.
Yeah. We landed on the Monday. On the Wednesday, they played in New York in MSG. They played on home soil. And that is statistically the greatest comeback in NBA playoff finals history.
29
points down in the fourth quarter.
And they won it on the buzzer.
And they won it on the buzzer with
Pretty much.
OG, who is a Londoner, born, but I think USA
Lived here
bred.
since he was like
yeah,
4.
Londoner born, USA bred.
We're
I think.
claiming it.
Yeah. And we're all now Knicks fans, guys, because obviously basketball over here is basically a religion.
By the way,
and New York City is pretty much a one city
And the
team.
bar we went to, Buddies, was pretty lit.
yeah,
It
we have
was
to say
very
like
lit.
that night out was a big one to the point where like poor Jamie Lee was over there just head in hands and he hasn't drank since.
That's
'cause
not
it
true.
Scarred him.
Jamie,
Was that not that
no,
night?
Jamie Lee head in hands was the night before.
Was it?
Yeah, that was pretty much the second night.
Well, why did we go out drinking second night?
Funny?
I think it was just funny. All right, lads.
What did we do?
I think we just.
No, yeah, we just went out because it was.
No, you went home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the one. It was,
guys, gonna sit.
it was the one after. I
You
was
went
like,
home to read your book.
It was one. Yeah, it was like 10 o'clock. I'm fine, and then you guys carried on until like 3 a.m. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it was class. Can I say, by the way, Reeve arrived to them this trip telling us that he was going to be teetotal, and then it took us about under 24 hours from to get the dragon
But
out.
he did.
It was less than that. It was actually on the first
No,
night.
but
Yeah,
we
you
were
were shagging. You were literally shagging bar stools. Can you remember that? And he was proper grinding on them.
that's not true. I was showing you
how good the wood
evidence
was on the bar
on
stool.
my action.
Yeah, but on a bar stool.
Yeah.
We
You
were
were literally you were switching up tempo on a bar stool.
Actually,
you've
I know
taken
how it
notes from that.
started.
You've taken notes from that.
I know how it started. You said I will come out for one drink if they've got a cider on tap. So I googled.
Yeah, so Theo
I
googled
craft beer and cider
Yeah,
tap
so
place.
Theo googled a place that actually did cider and then forcefully made me have
Yeah, but
some.
obviously when you went home to read your book, we obviously went out and got a little bit lit,
Feels
didn't we?
so long ago now.
And
yeah, it does, doesn't it?
and Lou, I can't lie.
Having
A bit of a It was a bit of a weird night out because obviously it was the day before the Knicks played, so like everywhere was just empty.
yeah,
So we sort of brought the vibe, I'd
we
say.
were so tired as well.
no,
but my
no.
God.
Tell the story where you got baited into a place that didn't have any
Nah, I
people.
don't know what you're on about.
Oh mate, oh fucking. Oh,
Lewis
no.
basically met a
Let me
friend.
talk to you about Let me talk to you about another fucking. Right. So going to this last, right? I'm like, oh, you're right, yeah. Where's somewhere a bit more lively on this? And she's like, yeah, man, the Ravens awesome. Oh, ask for Damien when he's there. And she like went over to her friend. She's like, how awesome is Damien? And he's like, yeah, he's awesome. So I thought we were in.
Yeah.
She gets us all a shot of whiskey.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
no,
you
there
said-
was
you
one
all said
nice
it was a-
whiskey and there's 6 bad whiskies. I had the nice one.
How do you
Wait,
know
that,
what's
that was
nice?
intentional.
Yeah, she said.
How do you know which one's nice?
What did she run
said
out
one's-
of? She
what-
run out of the nice whiskey
Yeah.
and then just okay. That
And
makes sense.
my nice one was like literally like half a shot.
Yeah, there were double shots that we fucking
We'll
had.
had a pint.
Wait, he's been having pints every day.
Yeah.
isn't he?
It was the biggest shot I've ever seen in my life.
So we go to this spot and we walk in, and I swear to God, there must have been fucking 3 people there. And I'm like,
including the bar staff.
yeah, I go to Damien. I'm like, yo, Damien, your mate said to come here.
He
And
was Irish.
was he?
Yeah, is it a lot of these pubs around here are Irish pubs, aren't they? It makes sense.
Well, the other last one Irish.
Yeah, they were.
No, but
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Anyways, we saw Damien.
what
gonna
was
lie.
the American accent?
They were
for
both
then?
Irish.
Damien was all right, but I wouldn't class him as fucking awesome because he was just like, yeah, it's dead here, mate. So we just wasted our fucking night.
Well,
We
no,
didn't,
I
we
said,
didn't.
let's go somewhere else. You're like, no, man, let's stay with Damien.
Nah, I can't even remember what I was saying.
Well, I
was
just told you what you
absolutely
said.
gone. Nah, we did go somewhere else though, didn't we? We did.
No, you said that. No, because you guys came back after.
Nah,
having
we
pizza,
went somewhere
didn't
else.
you?
We were walking about.
I will say, on the topic of pizza, I've had pizza every single day whilst being here.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to turn into a pizza at some point.
Yeah, my blood glucose is just full of pizza.
Yeah, so that was obviously the first night. Second night was the Knicks comeback, which was
yeah, crazy.
generational night. You know,
With the Americans.
there was drinks flying everywhere.
The drinks I ever was by. I look to my right. Theo has his top off.
Yeah.
Has a whole pint.
30
Instead of-
minutes of it as well.
Instead of throwing the drink in the air, he throws it directly behind him, so there's no dispersion of the liquid, and it just swills like 3 people behind
Didn't
him.
do that. Also,
You did have your top off for an extraordinarily long amount of
He
time.
did. It's
Like
the
after,
only person who had top
after
off.
the buzzer goes and it's like, oh my god, people have won. Like 2 or 3 minutes, you could just put it back on. You had it off for like 20,
I
25
love drunk
minutes.
it
Theo,
felt
though.
like 10 seconds.
Nah, drunk
Life was a
Theo's
blur.
great.
Life was a blur at that moment, my guy. But
And then we went out
there
after.
was a lot of lot of beer getting thrown in the building. So it wasn't just me. Like me and Lou walked away with like gel in our hair, but it turns out it wasn't gel.
Yeah.
It was beer.
Yeah, it was beer
It was
everywhere.
like spiky.
And his brand new white Air Forces got ruined as well.
Yeah, the whole night just got out of control. I ended up getting taken away on like a magical journey with Cal, and we ended up on some like rooftop bar looking
Yeah,
at the
you
Empire
did.
State Building.
And then we went to like this dusty old bar next to MSG until like 4 a.m.
The brutal bit for
3-4.
The brutal bit for us is we get up at this bar, have a lovely sit, and we just have like a chill drink, I imagine. Turns out like Camp America's just arrived in US. So if you know what Camp America is, it's basically 40 people who are like 20-year-old who all know who Calfreezy is. So it was just like a 40-minute swarm of like Cal. It was mental.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'd sobered up and I had to deal with him, Chip, and Will. Just
He was so annoyed at me. I sent you my location 3 times.
No.
Lou,
I was
Lou, hang on a
sober at
second.
that point
Do you know
too.
what? Do you know why I was annoyed? So you wouldn't tell me the name of the bar because
I didn't know the
I
name.
was on your location, but where are you? You didn't tell me you were up there.
Oh,
You didn't tell me you were up
In my
there.
defense, I was fucked. I thought I sent you location, but do you know what's funny? We were talking about this.
Location doesn't have 4D on it.
We were talking about
No, it doesn't.
talking about this the day after. It's like your last message to me was like, "Fine, find your own way home." And then, ironically, by the end of the night, you actually paid for my taxi back when I came back.
Yeah, I said that. Basically looked after you to get back.
Yeah, all I remember is you just being to me like, mate, how are you still here?
Yeah, honestly, I was so impressed.
believe
I
you
couldn't
there.
leave
No,
you guys.
I ran after you because you were on a charge to get home or get away. And I
No,
was
to
like,
get him.
oh, I didn't even realize. And then
I was
your live
finding him.
Your live location wasn't updating to me, so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back to the boys because they don't even know what's going on here. And I walked back. You're already with them.
I was trying to save him. I was trying to save him.
He's looped round a block and beating me to it. What's
Trying to
going
save
on?
him.
I will say a common theme in these night out stories will be Calfreezy is always the man who. He's the
gateway.
blame. He's the
Yeah,
blame.
yeah.
Like
He's got a little bit excited recently.
It is
100%
It is
he's the
non-stop,
instigator.
non-stop shots,
Yeah.
non-stop odds on to mix these two mental drinks together down, odds on to do this. And by the way, he never returns it and does it. He's just getting everyone else fucked. He'll do the shot.
I will say Calfreezy has been a bit of a legend.
Yes,
honestly.
I've loved it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not
Hey,
complaining. I loved
Crazy
it.
Freezy, they call him.
I love it.
Freezy.
Cal Crazy. Cal Crazy.
Oh.
So
I
going back
looked
to
after-
day by day.
Well, I looked after you lot that night, and I managed to get you all home safe and sound.
But Thursday we had a night off.
Boo.
I think Lewis still had a pint
I think I might have.
on stream because we streamed the Mexico game and he had a pint.
I will.
He has actually drank every day, guys.
I will say, like,
we are getting worked on at the same time. Don't worry.
yeah, this is a work trip, guys. I will say, genuinely though, like, we were all so fucking dead. Like, there was no sleep happening in these first 3 days. Like that.
That's not true.
Well-
We were up and running.
I slept really well Wednesday night. Did you
It's
not?
only you that hasn't been
I
sleeping.
have been
Why did you
sleeping.
sleep well
I
Wednesday
don't
night?
know. I can't sleep when I'm drunk.
Yeah, so Thursday is kind of like we simulated that, like you do in a FIFA career mode. We've gone straight past that.
Oh, by the way,
Friday.
we sort of missed out. He did a 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I was going to do that when we do the other run, and then we talk about how hilarious
Yeah,
the
well, yeah.
ending of that is.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have done a couple runs here, guys, but for the most part, it's been more drinking than ass fitness.
I'm not gonna
Ew.
lie. I talk all this. I'm actually so excited to go to the pub after this.
Lu-
Like, we
Lewis-
haven't drank in a few days. now.
Lewis is like total hybrid beast mode now.
I'm so excited.
What do you mean,
just,
Lewis?
just drinking and running out.
He has done the most drinking out of us in terms of days done.
I have done more drinking.
Yeah, he's done every day. He's done every day we've been here.
What, one drink that counts.
It does count.
Yeah,
It
I
does
guess
count.
It does count of alcohol, like.
Yeah, I guess it does. You're pretty legend.
And also,
Anyway,
like-
moving on to the Friday, guys. Huge night.
Vixen
ahead.
5.
Vixen
Big Star playing in New
Also,
York
we did-
at a sold out marquee.
We did actually go and interview loads of fans in Times Square on
We
Friday,
did do that, yeah.
which was
We,
really
we,
cool.
we interviewed Brazilian fans because obviously they play
TikTokers
Morocco
with like 12 million
following.
followers that we didn't know about.
Yeah, a lot of famous people there that were just gathered around because obviously Times Square was the place to be. And
Vixen 5.
what else did we do on Friday?
That was it, really.
That was kind of it,
Vixen 5
wasn't
We
it,
watched
really?
the Canadian game.
Nah,
Yeah.
Oh, we watched me, Lewis, and Chip and Will watched the Canadian game.
Yeah, and I went home and got a haircut.
You went home to read your book again.
Why is this? No, I didn't.
He
Why
loves
do
his
you
book.
want trim?
Hey,
Why
bro,
do you think the trim is
We had
fresh?
3 beers, and guess what keeps happening? Fans keep buying us shots.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. to be
Yeah,
fair.
guys, please stop.
I will say.
It's hurting our bodies.
I don't think Vic likes me. I just remember.
Yes, he does.
I went straight to. We've been saying basically, lads.
don't think he
the
dislikes you.
saying round here is Nick's in 5 because like you win it in 5 games. So we've been saying Vic's in 5 on repeat for like the last 2 days.
It was Vixen 5.
And I went straight up to Vic. I'm like, oh, Vic's in 5, class to meet you. By the way, he should change his DJ name to Vic's in 5. It sounds so
Should
cool.
he?
But he was like genuinely just
By the way,
obviously has no
have you met
fucking
Vic before?
No, not
No, he's
really.
not
Literally, literally, the first thing he said to Vic, Vixen 5.
I'm like, Vixen 5, lovely to meet you, man. Thanks.
He was so confused.
Yeah.
No, I have some of his glasses, though.
Well,
Yeah, cool.
so we obviously we went to the green room to see Vic beforehand.
Vixen 5.
Mate, trying to
Um,
drink for that night was so tough.
Honestly, man,
It got
was,
better, though.
It was an absolutely unbelievable evening. His set was so sick. And I
Phenomenal.
will say, the person that I met there, that was the general manager of the club, she said she's never seen a crowd like that
Yeah,
in
never.
that place. And,
Can I
and
say-
she's been a manager for multiple years.
It's not normally my vibe. That I can't remember the last time I had more fun listening like. That
Oh my
music.
God, his set was amazing.
It was, and I'm not even saying this because like I'm probably not going to see Vic again for another 2 years. But like genuinely, it was fucking.
It was,
class.
you know what's
Honestly,
honestly,
it was
one of my
honestly-
favourite
it
live
was-
sets I've
it
ever been
was
to.
So fucking good.
I'm not even trying to glaze him like as a
Exactly,
friend. Like,
I'm
I'm just,
really-
like as an actual DJ, it was class.
I have no reason
Do you know
to
what's so
glaze
sick?
Vixen 5, but it was unbelievable. I loved it.
You know when we went up into the booth with him for the last 20 minutes, he was mixing it live.
Yeah, of course.
Of course,
I know,
well,
but
that's
a lot
what
of
Vixen
people,
5
a lot of
does.
people think they just click play.
No. He was,
You could see him choosing the songs, and he would up until the drop. He would literally be
There
like,
was
"Oh
s-
no,
there
this
was-
one, that
there
one,
was
that one."
many moments of panic in
Yeah,
like,
and
I
he
was like,
pulled
oh
through
my-
every time.
yeah,
Mate,
yeah.
he went unbelievable. He went sicko mode. I
It
was
was fucking mint.
the crowd was a bit crazy, but I don't know about you boys. The first 20 minutes, I was in hell.
Why?
I was like, for some reason, I was like pretty much sober for the first 20
Oh, no,
minutes.
Really?
that vodka and that tequila there absolutely.
Well,
burnt
that's
a
where I
hole
had to
in
start
my
drinking.
brain.
Like first 20 minutes, I was just looking at all these cameras, and like, everyone was filming
Either
flashlights.
filming or they had signs up being like,
Yeah, imagine doing that when you're sober.
Nah, honestly, actually,
I was in
like,
hell,
you've
but
just
then I was
given me-
No, mate, we looked out to the crowd, and honestly, at one point I scanned, and there was like 8 different phones with pitch side
Yeah.
clips on.
But it wasn't like we were in a table away. We were literally like zoo animals.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
right
people
there.
could. Yeah.
So after 20 minutes, I was like, nah, give me the prosecco, give me the vodka.
The people were sick there, though, man.
It was great
Yeah,
fun.
it
He
was
was
fucking
phenomenal.
really
It was
good vibe.
Great night.
absolutely
There
phenomenal.
was no dickheads. It was just sound.
Yeah, everyone was sound. Exactly that.
Even the security guards,
Yeah,
they were there for a
class.
good time with
Yeah,
us.
Reeve just spent the whole night standing up in front of the crowd going, fuck you all.
I actually
fuck
did.
you all."
And also recorded 25 minutes of it for his vlog.
Yeah,
It's 25-minute
and then
recorded.
the entire section where I'm like behind the decks with Vic, I'm just literally like filming everything because I was just in a
You
loop.
want to live in the
of-
moment, man.
Yeah, I was in a loop of being like I should film this, and then
Yeah, he's
like,
getting content, but he just doesn't realise how much time has
yeah,
passed.
yeah. The same as you with the when you had your top off, it felt like 10 seconds. I was literally just stood
Oh,
up there. And it
yes,
felt
yes.
That was by far the roughest night because the day after. It's
Oh,
like
we all
I
felt-
called.
oh,
We were
man.
still drunk in the morning. We called Reeve in and to asking him to just tell me
Oh,
it's going to
the-
be okay. I
Oh,
laid on your
oh.
floor.
I was. We
Oh,
were
it's this night.
Yeah, that was the day after.
That's when
I
I
was
laid
drunk
on your
until
floor.
about 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I felt all right because I drank a lot, but I was sober. But then I drank for like an hour.
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
But we went to record stuff.
Mate, you came into my room at like 9 o'clock.
I was laid on Theo's floor.
We went to
underneath the
record more stuff
carpet.
at MSG, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I actually only started feeling not even okay. Like I started feeling hungover at like 3 p.m.
Mate, you
I was
both,
still drunk prior.
when you both came into the room that morning, obviously you were under the carpet, just like going to sleep. I was just looking at you like, are you both still drunk?
Yeah, we were hammered.
I was
Like,
so
woke up so
fucking
drunk.
mate. It was. I literally didn't sleep.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that was.
And then that night was the Saturday night.
That was the next night.
Oh god, yeah. Then we rolled through.
Yeah, we literally went Vic Star to Nick's.
That, by the way, was like, you know, lads back home, you're watching this, and you've probably been on Stag or lads holiday, and you know those nights where you've literally slept an hour, but like something big is on the day after, and like we have to go out. What time we get to the pub? Like 5.
No, 4.
And-
Brazil, Morocco.
I think it took us like 3 hours to warm up to the drinks a bit.
I had
like,
explosive
fucking
diarrhea.
hell.
for like 2 hours.
I was drinking my first drink that Chip was like, "You got to drink it, man. It's the dog." And I was drinking it. I was like, "I'm actually hungover.
It's making you
I'm
sick.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
bad." And then I just
Me and
ended
Lou had to spend 45 minutes in the corridor just trying to
Yeah,
eat food.
mate, but
Yeah.
I just started having like
6 and 5.
I just started having double vodka Red Bulls,
Mate,
and it gave me energy.
My shit's what I was in the bin.
How
for 2 hours.
unbelievable was that though? Because the first 2 quarters of the game, it looked like everything was going to go against Knicks, and the Spurs were going to just
Knicks and
walk
five.
They
away
were
with it.
15 down
And then-
again.
Yeah. But they were missing baskets. They were rimming shots and stuff. And then I spoke to a guy that's like been a Knicks fan for his entire life, and he's like,
Knicks
"Don't
fan.
worry about it, man. We're a fourth quarter team. We're still gonna win this shit." And I was like, "All right, I believe you." And then they ended up just doing it.
Jalen Brunson
Jalen Brunson,
turned on, yeah.
45 points in the final. One of the greatest ever Knicks of all time, bro.
Mate, oh, it was fucking. If you don't watch basketball, it's basically like we watched their version of like winning.
It's England winning the World Cup.
Yeah, to them,
it's not- it's like-
that's
it's like
bigger. That's
Liverpool.
No,
bigger,
it
but
is.
it's
It
like-
is because imagine London if England won the World Cup, the entire city gets together for
the
that.
Adam
You
would-
wouldn't do say Arsenal's just North London or Chelsea's just West London. In New York, it's the only basketball
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So
but-
it's
but
like
what
if England won the World
I
Cup.
was trying to say the equivalent would be like Liverpool winning their title after God knows how
75
many
years.
Yeah,
75
because-
years, never doing
because
it.
they're just they should be like a Big Six team in the NBA. They are one of the biggest franchises.
Might
in
not
the
say
we-
it's
NBA.
one
we
city club. It'd
witnessed
be
it-
like if Leeds won it or Newcastle won
We
it.
witnessed absolute history.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. What I mean is in
You know what I
terms of like a massive club in the
Yeah.
Premier League hasn't won it for like 50 plus years and then wins it again.
But it's the fact that the entire city wanted like the aftermath of that.
Is the
I've never
craziest.
seen anything like it. There was people flying off lampposts. They were burning.
Spider-Man appeared.
They were burning school trucks. Spider-Man was there.
it was class.
There's a lot of vandalism. I will say it was not cool.
Yeah,
there was
but
a lot
I
of
feel-
people, but
I
also there was
feel
a lot
like
of people that were sound as well. It's like
No,
there's
no,
always
yeah,
a few
90% of the crowd are there to have an amazing time and celebrate, but there's always 10% of people that celebrate or use celebrations to do the craziest shit that are basically criminal activity.
mate,
But no matter what street you're on, it was heaving.
people
Yeah.
on lampposts,
Heaving.
everything.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like it.
Yeah.
It was berserk. The shit's about to get off. Started with that.
Honestly, I think I've tried to walk to the subway, and it took me 45 minutes to walk like one actual street on New York.
Ooh,
When
talk,
in reality, that's a 30
Oh.
second walk
Yeah.
usually.
does talking about this not just make you want to go get on it again? Like on it, not genuinely. Is it just me? Like, you have got me so pumped up. Like
Well, the
now,
parade's
I
on
think about
Thursday.
now. Talk about this. Like this has been such a fucking funny week. Like
It does feel like I've been here for at least a month
yeah,
already.
it's been like a. I've came from a
You know what I
stag
mean?
We're
do
going,
to
we're going to
this.
age 5 years by the end of this trip.
It feels like
Yeah.
every day is going really quickly, but when I look back, it's taken forever.
England haven't even played yet. It's fucking class.
Yeah,
Oh my god, we got 5 years.
we're only like halfway
Five
through
weeks.
the.
We are
group
trying to
stage
maintain
at
some
first.
form of exercise and health, though, guys. Reeva's buying $20 broccoli.
That's true.
Lewis is running.
I ran 10k once on
Well,
the day one with him.
let's do yesterday because obviously we went to
Oh,
see big old Ian.
Ian Wright.
Mr. Wright.
Ian, right.
Got a good little bit of content, but
Can
we
I-
figured because we weren't actually doing much exercise
But
yesterday,
touching on Ian Wright,
and we were
before
in Brooklyn.
I don't think we should run past Ian Wright yet, pun intended. Like I was bricking it talking to him.
Yeah, you weren't very nervous.
I'm not used to talking to like.
Did you feel his aura?
It's just Ian Wright, mate. It's fucking Ian Wright.
Because he's
You know
so
what I mean?
commonplace to your life, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not used to talk. I managed to stumble through the intro, and then it was all right. But like, I remember I was holding the phone, and I was feeling myself. I'm like, no, don't fucking lose aura in front of Ian Wright.
Yeah.
But
You did well.
he's a lovely guy.
They
like.
were all good. I think that we recorded some good content with him. I've met him a couple of times, and he's just a great guy.
He calls you.
He actually calls you. He's got a nickname for you.
Friend of the show.
He's actually genuinely friend of the show.
show.
I've actually known him for like 8 years.
When did we spoke to Shearer and Ian Wright at King Power, didn't we? How long ago was that?
I wanna
That was
meet
like
Shearer, man.
2017.
Maybe I've known him
Oh,
longer than that.
You've known him long. You've known him longer than that because that was the second time you'd met him, and that was my first time meeting him.
He's a great
If
guy.
If
Yeah.
anyone knows Alan Shearer, can you help me meet him because he's out in New York with us?
I've met him.
I want to
a
meet
couple
Alan
times.
Shearer. I want to meet him.
I don't think
I
he'd
won't be able. I
remember
don't.
me, but-
By the way, if that's how I felt with Ian Wright, I don't know how I'd feel. I think I'd return to being like a
I think
12-year-old
anyone
boy.
you meet-
I genuinely think Shearer would be easier for you to get on with because there's more common things for you to speak about.
I just feel like I'd return to 12-year-old Lewis.
You might just end up snogging him.
I mean, I'd do anything he wants me to do.
That's fair.
What the hell?
But speaking of going back to running past Ian, right? We decided to run back from Brooklyn, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a very cool run.
Yeah, well,
Across the big bridge, that was fun.
I was only supposed to do 3K or 5K, and then you just kept making the run longer,
Yeah.
which is cool.
But they got to a point where Lewis was so locked in, guys. Theo and I stopped to go down the street that we lived on, and he just kept running. And
By the
we
way,
were
we
like,
saw
where
Lewis
is he
turning
going?
left here.
Now, can I give some context, right?
Theo and I have crossed the road going, Lewis, come back, Lewis. And both noise-cancelling headphones are in his ear, and he's pinging it down New York Avenue.
Can I give context, right? So these guys are obviously a lot fitter than me when it comes to running, and I have been running at like 180 to 190 heart rate
Which
for
you
like,
know- by the
for
way,
like
how
about
do you know
40
that, Lou?
minutes.
How do you
'cause
know that?
He made me buy an Apple
There
Watch.
it is.
Luke got an Apple Watch,
Lou
guys.
bought an Apple
He's
Watch.
become everything he hates.
Waste of
He
money.
did one run and then bought an Apple Watch
Waste of
immediately
money.
off
he
the bat.
hates.
I think
He
I'm having a
is
midlife
now.
crisis. But no, I was literally running at like and I was fucking dying. And it's that I'm struggling when I put my second headphone in. 'Cause
That
I,
is true.
I
That
just
is
have
true.
to literally like lock the fuck in. So in my mind, when you let me go past, I thought you saw me falling behind and you were like, yeah, let's get him ahead, and that
Total
will raise him forward. And then I was running, and I was like, yeah, downhill, and I thought I was fucking hitting a stride.
Yeah, honestly,
second wind,
we were like,
pelting
it's
it.
just going to keep going because it's a downhill section. He's just pinging it off.
Thing is,
The video footage of you running away is actually so funny.
We'll insert it on the bottom of the screen now.
Wait, also, you know where we live, yeah, but you still went to the wrong street, and then you turned the wrong way down the wrong
yeah,
street.
there's a left or right to go where we
promise
stayed.
you.
And then
Completely delirious. Like I had these full body tingles everywhere. I felt my left knee, which is my surgery knee, which is now fucked for some reason,
Yeah, he's
was
cooked
seizing
himself
up.
again.
My right hip was fucked for like ages from the first 10k we did. I have no business
you've
doing
done
this
20k
amount.
in a week.
Yeah, I
That's
shouldn't be
pretty
doing
good.
that though. It's really
No,
ridiculous.
you shouldn't be doing that. And I will also say that the only way you are now back here sitting with us on Backside is because we managed to get through to you via phone. Otherwise, you'd be still running around Manhattan.
Yeah, this is the
I
problem.
ran out. He was still running.
No, I know he was, but I was ringing him, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said
yeah,
stop. I said, mate, like, because the first time I rang him, nothing gone through, and then that was the point where I spoke to Theo, and I was like, mate, we're actually going to have to chase
gotta
him. Like, we're going to have to run after him, mate. He's not going to stop.
No, that's because
I found him on the floor outside a hotel.
It's because my phone automatically goes to sleep mode, and basically as this happened, it turned into sleep mode. So like the first two calls didn't even register in my headphones. So it's a good thing the third one must
Yeah.
go through for
Yeah, yeah,
emergencies.
yeah.
Because I was just gonna run forever. Like
Yeah,
I literally would've hit them.
we were going to catch you eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing else has really happened since that.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been fucking class, but it's only gonna get more beast mode, boys, because we're saving these behind the scenes drinking stories for you on Backside. And we got Dallas.
Also,
Dallas.
we're hoping to have a nice link up with a certain podcast.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed. Hopefully, it comes through.
That's true.
there's a lot of people out here who we can hopefully get on.
Yeah, there are.
guests. Both
If there's
of
any
ours.
guests
a
you
lot
want
of
to-
random encounters over
yeah, if
here,
there's any
isn't
guests you want us to try and get on, guys, let us know. We'll try and reach out to them, or go spam their comments on Instagram, perhaps.
there? Good idea.
Do you know what I mean, bro?
Well,
Yeah, let's use the Backside Army to
I'm not.
get,
I'm not
get
gonna
people
lie.
on.
I'm having the greatest holiday. I mean, work trip out here of my
Work
life.
trip, business trip.
It's fucking like
But Luke, can I bring up a certain man,
what, man?
one of our fallen Tommy G?
Tom. Yeah.
Do we miss him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I mean, like, do
It's
you
It's
know?
a very
here.
different vibe, isn't it?
I wish he was here.
Yeah. I mean, the drinking actually hasn't went down without him. Which
I do
thought it
agree
would
with
have.
that.
I actually think it's gone up.
Yeah.
It might have.
I think we're actually the legends.
I do think. Part of me does think like Tom probably would have attacked me by this point when he's hungover and a bit sleep deprived. Because I know what Tom can be like when he's had enough of you.
There is a
He's had
chance
enough
we
of you, you
can
have to
meet
give him
up.
space.
There's a small chance we might be able to meet up with
That'd be
each other.
class. A little
If we can make
mix.
it work, if it's not, also not too expensive.
I'm actually sat looking at his cardboard cutout now. His beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Damn, maybe I do miss him. I can't stop looking at him.
It is pretty sexy, isn't he? Can I ask guys, what's your diet's been like out here?
I actually think it's been okay. I've just had a lot of pizza alongside eating
That
good
that
food.
pasta I've just eaten has made me feel like a fat little bastard.
Really?
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I've rarely.
I've chosen to try and like I've had a decent amount of fruit, cooked you chicken. We've had a good amount of broccoli and greens. It's just the alcohol.
I've been having an
If
apple
I
a
had
day.
no alcohol at this point, I'd actually be eating really clean. But I've had like 1,000 pints in the last 7 days.
I've
They're not even pints,
Oh,
they're those little
goodness.
Down East cans or whatever they are.
I've rarely
330
eaten
mils.
or rarely drank water. I think my body's like telling me to fuck off a bit.
It's probably why your
Why-
recovery
also,
and
why
your
you
knees so bad.
Bro, why are you wearing grip socks?
I've ran out of washing.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
What are you going to take to Dallas?
I don't know. I should have done a wash today. I'm fucked, mate.
Well, you're not doing.
I don't know what
you're
I'm
not
doing.
that.
You
I'm
might
on
need to get-
holiday.
Do you need to get your life in order?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, lads. I'm having a full-on midlife
You
crisis out
only
here.
use
But
3
what,
outfits for the next 2
what,
3
what an
days.
amazing
Not even
place.
one.
What an amazing place to have a midlife crisis.
I will-
Yeah,
will-
you just need an England kit.
I will
that's
say,
it.
like, I think the first week was always going to be like this. Like, we're in the honeymoon stage.
too intense.
We're in the honeymoon
I
stage.
don't plan on stopping. England's about to start
No,
playing.
no, but it's the honeymoon stage. Like, it won't be every day.
We will be doing more work though. The
Actually-
first 3 days we were here, the priority wasn't really work because the first game was on Thursday.
Drinking is good vlog content.
No, we landed Monday, and the World Cup
Yeah,
actually
well,
began
that-
at 3
I'll
o'clock.
say that
Thursday.
Lewis made a point there. It's like, we should go vlog this game. We should have pints.
Yes,
We're working.
They want to. We should be at England games, having some pints with the fans, and going good old classic pitch side match day vlogs.
That's what we're doing in Dallas.
That's what I mean. So honestly, I'm gonna be in Dallas. I'm gonna fucking ramp shit up, mate. I'm getting me cowboy boots. I'm getting me cowboy hat. And
You've already
England
got
top.
one.
we should actually try.
I'm gonna be singing songs until my heart explodes.
We should genuinely try and go to more games in and around New York, the New York games.
Yeah.
We should
Actual tickets to the game.
yeah, we should try and get to more.
I'm in.
100%.
100.
Hey, to more games.
100.
Some more games.
There you go. Well, guys, that is our sort of World Cup sort of update. Other things that have been happening in the news here. We've got the UFC, Lou, which you had on the other day outside the White House. What did you think of that?
That was fucking class, mate. I love that. I wish I was there, living the life. Justin Gaethje, an absolute boy. Or hey, they got Conor McGregor coming back soon as well. Do you ever wonder if like influencer boxing's going to go into influencer MMA? That could be like the next step. Would you any of you do that?
I think boxing's really one discipline, isn't it? MMA, you've got to be so skilled at like 8 or 9
It is a lot
different-
more
yeah,
hassle.
man. It's like if you can get semi-competent at boxing in a year, 2 years to get a broad enough base of MMA skills. That's 10 years.
Yeah.
People
That's
aren't going to commit that much time. And my nipples come out again.
And in other news, Side Menu is dropping on Amazon Prime and YouTube.
Oh, the menu show, the food one.
The World Cup cook-off, yeah. Yours truly is in an episode.
Are you on it?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to
Amazon.
talk about that now?
Yeah, I think so.
You can't say what you did though, can you?
I was one of the
Tasters.
judges.
Taste testers, yeah. Shock.
Mate, turns out everything they made was amazing.
Yeah, best thing I ever
Best
ate.
thing I ever had.
10 out of 10.
So did nobody win that episode then? You just
No,
went,
they
oh,
all
that's
won.
amazing, that's perfect.
They all won, yeah. No, I did crown a winner. But if I ask you this question, what would your answer be? If you had to do a cook-off, what would be your signature dish to win me over?
I'd try.
I'd go
cook
for
this.
something like a steak, dough from potatoes.
Yeah, I'd
Tends
go
to
with
broccoli.
steak.
Gotta
get
'cause
it
I feel
right,
like
though.
if you get a good
Of
steak,
course, but high risk, high reward.
yeah, I'd do that because I don't think.
No,
I
you
could
can't do. I just said that. You got to do a
Can't do the
different
same.
dish.
Oh, I'll do. I'll do a.
Let's try and take that still, shall we?
I'll do a little spag ball, garlic bread.
What?
You don't want a spag ball?
That's
Do you even know me,
crazy.
bro?
Do you not like spaghetti bolognese? You just
What's
like
my
pasta?
favourite type of pasta?
I don't know. Penny.
What's my favourite type of pasta?
Fusilli.
No, not the actual pasta, like a pasta dish.
Carbonara.
Oh,
Yeah, but
you
give you
carbonara.
food- No, but give you food poisoning.
Don't care, still back on it.
Oh, you just said it was spaghetti. Is it spaghetti carbonara?
Spaghetti carbonara!
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, are we allowed to talk about a certain lacking of a Sidemen member? Or are we ghosting past
We've already
that?
talked about it.
We did that on the last episode,
did
bro.
yous?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's your
yeah.
thoughts on it, Lewis Bowden?
Yeah, you haven't actually commented on Backside about it.
Yeah,
What did you give it?
I mean, it's each to everyone's own, innit? I mean, I imagine the issues are like how it happens, but like if someone wants to
that's more
leave,
of the
fair
issue,
enough.
isn't it?
I do think like it was a missed opportunity to have like a proper send off, and then it's nicer for everyone, it's nicer for the fans. But I don't sit and watch Sidemen, so I'm not really that bothered. But leave if you want to leave, but you can make it a bigger moment,
Yeah.
and then it would only help his channel as well, having this huge send off, and it's. God,
They're
fuck it. I
actually-
reckon everyone regrets how it happened. Probably.
Sidemen channel's still popping, mate. It kind of hasn't really affected.
They're
viewership,
kind of
has it?
beast mode, aren't they?
They're going to
Yeah.
be absolutely fine. Like,
pretty
they'll
beast
be
mode.
all
And
right.
also, I do think the space for a 7th person now, they're going to rotate in people that they kind of want to platform a little
Who
bit
would
more, aren't
you-
they?
Well, there's more guests coming already. Like they've always have been.
Because the side menu one, for example, Jakey Davis is the
Yeah.
7th one in that, isn't he? So
Yeah, it just opens more guests, which is quite
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Well, who
I
would
like
you-
the idea.
Even though like I know they won't. Who would you bring in as the new 7th permanent member?
Me. That's gonna be Jamie.
No, but he's always he's always part of the group.
Oh my
isn't
god,
he?
we haven't even discussed it.
Oh,
yeah.
we will get
Well,
onto
how
that.
you
Well,
bottled it,
let's
you mean?
let's finish this question. And then we'll get to that.
I would say
I'm trying to think.
It's probably Jamie. He's literally the next in line.
I think it's probably Danny Aaron's, isn't it?
Calfreezy?
AB's a natural one. He's
No,
doing
but
lots
he's
of
part
that
of the
stuff.
fellas now.
Randolph?
Yeah.
I think it's Danny Aaron's.
What about Will?
Yeah, I think he's the new generation of Sidemen fans anyway.
What
isn't
about
he?
Will?
Nah, Will's a solo.
Who'd
Will's a lone wolf, man.
Thogden.
No.
I mean, in the Sidemen.
Joseph is obviously a good shout. People are like
That would be.
Yeah.
Oh, that would actually make a lot of sense, you know.
Yeah.
Because he's been smashing with them.
But then then there's the obvious one of Deji.
Oh, Dejai.
Yeah,
the
you've got-
chai.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure that all the parties will be fine moving forwards. But speaking of somebody that's
Oh, and
not
also
fine moving
The
forwards.
other thing as well that happened this week.
Go on.
2 things. Well, I had a lot of attention on him this week.
Well, I did have a lot of attention
God,
on him.
this
And
is
I've had
my
a-
But
can I just
you
say
have the
favourite
inside
thing ever.
scoop on this, so
Can I
you
just
can
say,
tell the internet.
I would like to say, because I actually had a lot of messages. Like, guys, he is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he tells me he's in the best place he's ever been. So please don't worry about him. He is absolutely good.
Well, you can tell, like, no matter how much he's getting memed, right, you can tell that everything he did in those videos comes from a place of love.
Yeah, and he does.
Yeah.
By the way, he finds them funny. The memes.
Well, the thing is, they
he's
are
enjoying
funny.
it,
They're
yeah.
not nasty. They are just fucking hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
he has created a meme that will stand the test of time. That is around forever now, and I've been personally.
I did notice
loving
Joe
them.
becoming way more introspective in the gym video I filmed with him, and I was like, whoa, that's the craziest side of Joe Weller I've ever seen. And then that was what when did we go Dubai? Last March.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since then, obviously, he's just found it even further, and I was like, fair play.
Yeah, I mean,
It's,
well,
it is
that's
some-
ayahuasca,
it is
innit,
something
promise?
that if you put on the internet, people can take it in.
I think
the
the
wrong
reason.
context,
I think the
maybe.
reason is because he did one video, which was like just quite like just whatever, normal. And
Yeah,
then,
the
like,
first one
and
was.
then- but then it wasn't like a gradual change. It was just an immediate
Boom.
leap.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think it wasn't even what he was saying. It was the pure shock factor.
Yeah.
But the memes are my favorite thing ever. I love it.
Yeah, he's doing great, guys.
There's some.
Don't
yeah.
worry about that.
But you mean that in earnest? Like it's not. Like,
People were concerned.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had a lot of
Joe is
messages,
fine,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, yeah.
He's very happy.
I would love to be a meme like that, though. You know what I mean?
You probably are, mate. You're the villain.
Nah, my one
That's
opportunity.
not him.
Sorry.
Oh, actually, not the villain memes. My one opportunity of memehood was the Tom arm break, and it was me going.
Oh yeah, that actually did numbers.
And that did.
Yeah.
That,
That did
but
do
it
numbers.
never stuck the test of time, mate. Though that's a
No.
test of a good meme.
The Harvey Barnes one's a bit too niche as well.
Yeah, like football. All those ones are like really niche,
Very specific.
British culture, and
Yeah. Speaking of, also in the headlines, Mr. Theo Baker.
yeah.
But he's bottled the content, guys.
Mhm.
We were stood around on Lexington Avenue, plotting a comeback, a diss track, a response to Mr. Skepta himself, and Theo didn't want to do it in the end.
We were so sound in the DMs.
Nah,
We are trying to organise a five-a-side match though.
nah,
but
you had to
could've done-
go at him.
You could have done a really funny, non-offensive, non-personal response as a diss track, and it would have.
Mate, and the thing is, right? I
We
literally
actually wrote the diss track.
believe it or
Yeah,
not.
it's written out, by the way. All he had to do was record it. He could be bothered.
Hey, 2,000 5,000 likes, and I'll drop the diss track.
By
on
the way,
Skepta.
by the way, like I used to do grime music videos, so we were gonna film like a really like proper like grimy little, and you would have to act all cool, like low on the beat.
I am
in this
cool.
situation, I feel most sorry for Lewis because he was sat on his hands for about 6 hours on the day waiting for Theo to be like, "Yeah, come on, let's do it."
Let's do it.
We got hungry and then we got tired, didn't we?
Yeah, and also part of me does think like when we did that teed off launch video with Step Brothers, you remember how bad it was getting him on beat, and
Yeah.
there wasn't even music.
You know what? I got
Imagine
cooked-
getting him on a rap beat.
I got cooked for that. Looking like, oh, Reeve, cheer up, mate. It could be a little more enthusiastic. People don't realise that was like the 25th take of doing the same
'Cause
fucking song over and over
he
again.
just couldn't
It
get
In
is
on
my
a
beat.
hard-
mind, I
it's
was
a
like,
hard
we're
beat.
not using this.
It wasn't hard. It's the most. I want such an. You would never be able to keep up
Think
with
about me,
like
I'm actually
grime beat.
musically talented.
What, for playing Lord of the Rings out of tune?
Grade 5 pianist.
Great.
I can read music.
Yeah,
Yeah, also I
that's,
can sing Angels. My
that's
Williams
good.
really great.
But how does that help you on a rap song?
Well, I can drop the opening line if you want me to.
Okay, no, you're gonna tease it.
I could tease it. I could tease it.
Yeah, but that means you're gonna have to complete it then.
Yeah, you
You're technically manifesting the fact that you're gonna do a diss track.
Hey, Skep. Watch out, I'm gonna drop a diss track.
That's not the first line.
No, I would like to organise a five-side match though. You know.
Yeah, well,
But
this
he's
is what,
bottled it again.
here. I'll drop a yoke bop while I sign your top. Nice try, kid. Baker always on top. God, that shit would have been
But we-
so.
the-
it would have been so crazy.
The best / worst part about trying to sort of coerce Theo into doing the diss track
You
was
scared
we were like,
him.
we said, Theo, you've got to do some sort of grime voice. You've got
Yeah.
to do some sort of like
Big
scary,
Smoke.
like
scary
really
drawl,
hard,
like
yeah,
Steve's
hard
going,
stuff.
you will do a yuck bop. And now we're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to be
Ready?
lower.
No,
It's
seriously.
like he's
10
the
octaves lower.
Smurfs.
You got to do a yuck bop. Like,
Yeah, you have to go. Like, if he went, honestly, if we went full
Full
on
gig
hard,
style,
full on
yeah.
hard, we went out in New York, filmed like a proper New York music
Yeah.
video, him grimy as out.
straight to the Bronx, bro.
Mate, it would have been genuinely one of the best things on the internet. But you're like, yeah, I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
Go on, no, come on, drop a few bars.
Big Smoke. More like big joke. One little comment. Got you on the ropes.
Keep going.
No, don't keep going because that's
Yeah.
never
Never gonna
That's
do
all
it.
you're getting, guys. And then we're going to do the actual thing.
There's something about shutting down Wembley here.
Don't reveal line by line, mate. These are all the pars.
He's never going to make this.
These are all the disses.
He's left it too long, anyways.
Oh, it's crazy.
You let him win. You're scared of Skepta.
So Skepta's done you over musically, and he's probably going to do you over in five-a-side as well.
Do you know what?
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Do you know what really makes me giggle? Right, was just the idea of Skepta like seeing tagged by Theo Baker. I'm like, what the fuck? And like,
I didn't tag him.
Yeah,
but opening it and seeing like a diss track from Theo Baker.
How much
and
of
imagine his
exactly
reaction.
that? How much of the wow factor was it where you scroll through a Skepta carousel on Instagram and his face is in the last slide?
Like,
Imagine him opening up his phone and be like, "Oh my
Hey,
god!"
like,
the
no
fuck
way
is
this
going
nerd
on?"
has done a diss track on me.
I'm not a nerd. You're a nerd.
Yeah,
He's a
done
really
it.
nice guy.
I think
Yeah, you both are. But
he
like,
would have
you can have a
fucking
bit of banter.
he would have creased at it. He's not going to take it serious.
Now, what happens
He's
if he
had
drop one on me?
genuine, serious beefs, hasn't he? He's not going to be thinking this Theo,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Theo Baker trying to out me.
It was so many people sent me it though.
It was
Of course.
It was so funny.
Oh, God.
But hey, look, Skepta diss track dropping soon.
It's never coming, guys.
Subscribe for that to happen,
It's
boys.
never
I'll
coming
tell you
out
what,
at all.
subscribe because we're trying to get to 100k. So,
That is true. We
Oh,
are
I
trying to
released the
get
tape.
100K.
Unreleased diss track.
Yeah.
oh God,
Like,
but
it was. Hey, this has all happened in the space of a week.
yeah, boys, we're
It
getting.
actually has.
Honestly.
Honestly, that feels like years ago.
Yeah.
That was about 4 days ago.
But there's so much more to come. So
Why
make
does
sure
time
you do
pass slower
subscribe,
in
boys.
America? What's going on?
Because they're 5 hours behind in the past.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I think that's.
Everywhere else in the world is in the future.
I think that's probably everything, though, isn't it? How
It's
long
like
have we
when
got?
England play tomorrow, like everyone in England will already know the score.
Boy, better know.
Right, anyway,
Right.
guys, if you
Thanks
enjoyed
for
it, please
50K,
leave us a like
boys.
on the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. There's going to be some extra content coming from the World Cup, including
Pub
vlogs.
crawl.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Cool pub.
Sorry. No, we're so in sync today, guys. This is perfect. Right. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Ciao.